Just go.
Okay, Jonesy,
Yo.
tell me about your exposure to Scott Pilgrim.
Oh man, let me tell you about my exposure. I like Scott Pilgrim. So based on having watched the movie, I love the soundtrack. So I listened to that over and over. I started reading a comic book based on the film. I don't think the film had finished. I'm sorry, I don't think the comic book had finished.
The film,
by the time.
I think the film finished, but they didn't incorporate the actual ending of the comic, which was weird.
Yeah, it was. And so bought multiple t-shirts. When I started playing guitar, like one of the first songs I learned on playing guitar was from the movie. It was the song Ramona. I love that song. And played the video game. So I just, there's something about this universe I just really, really enjoy. So,
Larisse?
I can confirm that he really, really loves it. I too have watched him play the video game. I don't think I ever played the video game. I definitely have seen the movie because of him. And yeah, it's not something that I think that I would watch more than once, but I for some reason I feel like that's probably still on DVD somewhere in the house, maybe.
Oh my God.
We were still dating, I think, when we watched that together. It was one of our lazy Saturday afternoon type of dealies. It was great.
2010, 2011's feeling.
In a time BC before children, where we could just sit around and be lazy and watch movies all day long and play video games and stuff.
And they've played the video game. I don't know if they've seen the movie, but they've listened to the music and they've played the game.
So. Oh, I didn't know that. Yeah, so I have fond memories of watching it with him, if nothing else. And so that will probably get me to watch anything else that comes out.
Well, let's make a new fond memory right now of watching the trailer. So we're going to do 1, 2, 3, play. And on play, we will all press play at the same time. Are you all ready?
Ready.
Listo.
All right. 1, 2, 3, play. So fast.
It is. Oh my gosh.
It's funny. I felt like reacting, but also I didn't want to interrupt because everything was happening so quickly and it was so loud. I'm like, I didn't want to talk over anything. But there are a couple things that I have like right off the bat. So it feels more anime than I was expecting it to feel. Because I know they even had that little animation thing back when the movie came out, and that still it felt very American style. This does not at all. Like they slightly changed the character designs a bit. I think they're less round than they are in the comic from what I could see. They're a little bit more jagged. They kind of have like a Gainax / Studio Trigger feel. If you think of like Panty and Stocking or something like that. Like I'm getting Panty and Stocking vibes up the ass with this version of the.
That's a weird way to say that.
No, that's the perfect way to word it. If you've ever seen it, I can feel you on that, Jimmer.
Yeah. Oh no, I watched it. You wouldn't stop harassing me about it.
I told you once, and then you said, "I'm gonna watch that," and then you watched it.
No, this is both of you. This is both of you. No, this is both.
What does that
of you.
mean?
This is the royal you and Kyle. Like, have you watched it yet? What'd you think? Have you watched it yet? Fuck, I guess I'm gonna watch it.
No, I mentioned it once, and he said I'm gonna watch it. And then the next time I spoke to you, you'd watched it. I didn't. Kyle was filling the gaps.
That's not how I remember it. That's not how I remember
it. It was worth it though, right?
Oh, it was great.
Yeah,
it's totally great.
And we're getting a sequel.
Are we really?
From Trigger at that.
Yep.
What? Why does nobody tell me these things?
I don't know.
You're usually the person that tells everybody else.
That's why. But yeah, I like the energy of this. I like the movement. I guess the dynamic camera movements they have. They mentioned Science Saru. I don't know any other Science Saru anime apart from what they did for Star Wars Visions, to be perfectly honest. So to me, that just looks like Trigger all the way. But whatever. It looks fun. Has that energy that we got from the movies. It still feels very much like the movies. They got the entire cast back, which is great, and I'm excited to see how this turns out. So yay, we get the full, we get the actual real ending of the story now. We don't get that movie ending. So what do you think, Jonesy?
I'm really excited about it. It looked very kinetic, very dynamic. So like with the camera angles moving as fast. Like one of the things I love about this was the music. So the music for this trailer was really getting me into it. Again, with the speed of what I was seeing. I'm excited. Like I love that they were able to get the entire voice cast back. I love that Edgar Wright is involved in this again. So it makes me feel like he seemed to be somebody that really understood what he wanted to pull from the comic book and put it into this. So if he's involved in this, and the fact that it's a show, like a series, that they're going to do this for a season or however many to tell the story to its fullest, all have me really excited for this. So it looks like a lot of fun.
Larice?
Any ideas why they're not doing this as a live action? Why are they doing this as a cartoon? Or as
To be as
Probably because
faithful
they've
as
done it-
possible, probably.
To be as faithful
Oh.
as possible, and also just because they've done it in live action already. And they probably also
Okay.
want the main cast back, but it's like 15 years later, so they're just like,
What are you
let's,
saying? That Michael Cera doesn't look like he's 15 anymore?
It's true, he does not. Even though he's supposed to be, 22.
Oh my gosh.
He's an adult.
I recognize the T-shirt in there.
What? Which T-shirt?
It's the one.
One of
Is
the
it
ones
the
that I have.
Punisher? Yeah. Is it? It looks like
Yeah.
the Punisher
So there's-
T-shirt.
So the three that I have, there's one that says 0. There's one, and that's black. There's a red one with a base on it in a circle. Kyle, don't say anything. And then there is another one that has the Punisher. So like the 8-bit Punisher logo.
Yeah.
And that one's black with a white trim on it.
I
should
think
get
we
more.
both have. No, you shouldn't. I think we both have. You have no. Listen, as the person who primarily does laundry in the house, you may not
What?
have
I don't know
any
about
more
that.
T-shirts. Okay, well then you have to get rid of some more of them, or give some more of them to the children. So yeah, I think we both have.
I
The
just
0.
imagine one of your daughters with like a giant shirt and like scraping across the ground. Do you just give them your
That's how they.
shirts?
That's
exactly what
they,
happens.
Literally what they do, and
Yeah.
they love it.
That's
They think it's
adorable.
hilarious. So like one of them has my Fantastic Four T-shirt that like comes down to their knees. I'm like, why are you wearing my clothes? Get the fuck out of my clothes! What are you doing?
That's my T-shirt. That's my T-shirt. Actually, you bought yourself a bigger one because
I can't tell which
your
they're wearing.
biceps wouldn't fit into the first
They
one
look
you
the
got.
same on those children. I can't tell which
They
they're wearing.
do. They absolutely do. But that was actually my Fantastic Four T-shirt.
Sure
but
was.
I think you
Prove it.
have a black 0 T-shirt. I think I have a dark blue one. And then I think we both have Punisher T-shirts. But yes, I digress. I recognize the T-shirt, and I couldn't hear the music for some reason, but I am excited about the music because I do think that I kind of like it. And yeah, like I said, I'll watch it. Trailers don't really do anything for me most of the time. I'm going to watch it anyway because that's what's on the TV, or that's where we're going that night. It's not really that big of a deal to me. But it does look good. It looks well done. Hopefully the rest of it looks
Awesome.
as good.
I'm sure it will. And I'm just interested to see who's how it turns out. I want to see the whole story executed, and it looks like it'll be a good time. So let's move on to the next story.